Hey guys, how's it going? Today I'm going to do a quick review on the two Yongnuo flashes that I own. The first one being the Yongnuo 467 right here, and the one I just picked up today, the Yongnuo 560. Now, the one I got today, the Yongnuo 560, it is all manual. There's no TTL. It cost me about $40 plus $5 shipping. So overall, a really good deal. I think I'm a Nikon shooter, so I think this is supposed to be kind of look like one of the Canon flashes. It's quite a lot bigger than my 467. It's a chunky flash. So far, my impressions are good. Has a lot more buttons, a lot more going on, and we'll get to that in a second. My second flash, the Yongnuo 467, I bought this one first. I think it cost me about $70, something around that. I bought this one because it has TTL, and if you don't know what TTL is, I'm just going to be out of focus. If you don't know what TTL is through the lens. It meters through the lens, so you don't have to do anything manually, which is very helpful. So I bought this one first. This one I can throw on my camera. I can put it in TTL and shoot parties, things like that. But the real reason I bought these both is to use them off camera. I use them off camera combined with the Yongnuo receivers that they sell. I have 4 of these. They get sold in a pair. I think I bought each pair for about $30. Let's see. There they are. So I only need 3 right now. One goes on the camera. The other ones each will go on the bottom here, and I can place them wherever I'd like and shoot off camera. So let's start with the functionality of each one. The let's see, right here. I guess that's probably the closest it can focus. Let's see, the Yongnuo 467. It's got TTL, so you go over here to mode, and you can choose which mode you want to be in. I guess I'm just going to go back here. So that's TTL mode. It has manual mode. Once you're in manual, the flash is easy to use. It's just got this wheel. You just twist it up to the power settings. I believe this first setting down at the lowest down here is 1/28th power, and it doubles each time. So what is it? 1/64th, 1/32nd power, 1/16th power, 1/8th, 1/4th, and my math went wrong because that should be full power right there. Anyways, so this one has TTL, manual, and then slave 1 and slave 2. Currently I'm not using the slave modes much, but the slave will work with your on-camera flash. So when it's in slave mode, the sensor up here in the front is able to see your flash on your camera shoot, and that will trigger this flash. But I wanted to just avoid all that, and that's why I've gone with the radio triggers that Yongnuo sells, and I have found them to work very well so far. And the only other button on here is the pilot. Boom, there you go. Turns green. I think it turns red when it's ready to shoot again. Probably turn that down some power so I don't blind everyone. Oh, and then the other good function, my flash just reminded me, is that it zooms as well. So you hold down the mode button, and it's slowly going to zoom. There it goes. It zoomed all the way back. So I forget what the zoom, oh there it is, the zoom range, I don't know if you can read it, is 24 to 85 millimeters, and that's in 35 millimeter format. So it goes from wide to pretty tight. And that's about all it does. This one, the advantages of this one are TTL, which is great, and oh yeah, one thing I wanted to talk about, I'm going to turn it off, is the battery door. I think everyone kind of mentions it, but it is a flimsy piece of junk. once you get the batteries out, it's just this hollow hole. There's a little bit of groove in there for the batteries to sit in, but this door is being held on by a little piece of plastic, and that is not cool. That thing's gonna break someday. But I paid 70 bucks for it. What can you do? That's about it. And it's a pain in the butt to put these batteries back in. They don't really sit in their spot. They kind of just flop around and go wherever they want to go. So I'm not even going to try and do that. Let's see. Let's get back to the one I just got today. This is the YN560. It has been updated by the YN562. And the YN562 has a LCD screen, and it goes for, I think, 70 or 80 bucks, quite a bit more expensive. And I figure this company is not known for their amazing flashes or anything. You buy it because you don't want to spend a lot of money. I think this whole kit that I have here maybe cost me 200 bucks at the most, and you can't even get one Nikon flash for that price. Of course, you get a lot of better benefits from that, but that's the reason you buy this. So I went without the digital, the LCD screen, because I figure they're a cheap company. It's probably gonna break. I want, you know, the most basic, and this is pretty basic. This flash is only manual, so there's no TTL metering, so you have to manually set the power, but it's pretty simple. You know, the lowest you can see, just like a volume or something, you know, there's low, there's high. Push it to left or right until take a shot, you know, push it to a level, take a shot. If that doesn't work, tone it down, take a shot, tone it down, and figure out where you're going to go, where you're going to shoot, and what looks good after you've already figured out your ambient. And that'll be good. This one zooms, and it's nice because it has a zoom scale down here at the bottom. I think, yeah, you don't even have to hold it down, you just press it and it zooms. You can hear it kind of. The other one shows it on the, but this one's cool. It has a zoom up and down, so it's a little bit, there you go, you can see it all the way at the front there. Yeah, so that's nice. It has the beeping sounds. I honestly don't care for that at all, so I just turn it off. But if you like to have every time that it goes, let's see, get it to fire. Oh. Yep. Well, that 4 beep is telling you that the beep's off. So anyways, let's see. Yeah, that's pretty much it with the flashes. This one's all manual, really cheap. The build quality is nice. The 467, this feels much nicer when you twist it. This feels great. This really feels good when you twist it. This one feels, it's a little bit cheaper. It kind of clicks. Oh, but it's gonna be great. You know, all it is a manual flash. It's gonna be off camera. I'm gonna set one up over here. You know, you can shoot. You can get a nice sort of dark look if you put your subject right in between. If I can figure out how to do this. Put your subject right in between the two. Shoot, and I'll get two nice shots. Put one to the side, one behind. Shoot as a hair light, and yeah, all for about 200 bucks. So. One thing I forgot to mention, when this one is on your camera, it has a little LED, you can kind of see it down there, that is used for the, I shot a lot of nightclubs, so I needed the dark, the autofocus assist lamp, which is great on the Nikon camera, but is absolutely horrible on here. This is like a little junky LED, so if you're planning on shooting nightclubs, anything like that, and really dark where you're going to need a autofocus assist, this is pretty much awful. Haven't had a chance to even try this one. I don't know if I'm going to, really, because it's manual. I guess I could shoot manual, but we'll see. But yeah, overall two nice lenses, or two nice excuse me, two nice flashes. I'm pretty happy with them so far. this 560 is quite a bit bigger, so it's going to take up even more room. But yeah, overall extremely happy with what we got here, and I would definitely recommend them. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'd be happy to answer them. Thanks for watching. Hey guys, I forgot to mention that the 560 has an amazing battery compartment compared to the 467. It has a nice hinge. It feels nice when you shut it. It could break still. It's definitely not bulletproof, but then the compartment right here also holds the batteries in their own little location. So I just put my batteries away 1 second. But it's easier to get them to sit in there. You know, I used to shoot the 467 in nightclubs, and oh man, when it's dark out, there's nothing worse than trying to put the battery in there. But look, that'll sit. Once you get it in its own spot, it's going to sit in its spot. So it's amazing the difference between the two. Same company, completely different engineering, but they're both great flashes. Thanks.